2022 predictions. Well, we are going to have a look and see what 2022 is bringing you. Buckle up. We're going on an adventure. We're going on a ride. I'm going to take you with me. We're going to go month by month, which I think is actually quite exciting, to be honest. And we're going to see exactly what's coming through, what I can tell you. And I've also got some oracle cards here as well. These are the life coach oracle cards, very fitting. And then also we will have tarot as well, which I've also got here. All right, so I just wanted to mention that if you would like to, first and foremost, before we start with the reading, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading with me, information is also down below. They are done within 12 to 24 hours with me. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my intention manifesting items are on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. These items, thousands of people have seen results with them. They are super special, they're meditated with, they're handmade, they're saged. You will not find items like this anywhere else. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, and candles, which are so special. They have been restocked because they keep selling out. Crystal, sage, etc. So definitely check them out if you're interested. There's so many different intention categories. There's new categories for like dream house, but there's always been categories for love and career and evil eye protection, healing, strength, confidence. So many different categories. So yeah, check those out if you're interested. Everything's linked down below for your convenience. Shall we begin? I'm really excited about this. And by the way, this is for all star signs. I know that probably sounds really vague, but I feel like if you're here and you're watching this, it's a sign in itself that there are some messages for sure that are for you. And yeah, it's for the collective. Okay, so January, Queen of Swords. Wow. Power, strength, confidence, motivation, and a real sense of transformation. Did I say the same thing? I probably said the same thing, but we've got here wishful thinking. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Okay, that is January. You go into January just knowing exactly what you want, knowing how A, you want to be treated, B, what you actually want in life, and C, going in with this mindset of I've got to put myself first. I've put way too many people above me and it's hurt me. It's really just frustrated me and people have taken so much away from me. I'm not going to let that happen anymore. I'm not going to let people walk all over me. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to have that strength and that confidence and the faith that things will happen for me, but I need to do me. Now is the time for me. All right, and that's what I see here, especially here in January. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Now, I'm going to give you some advice on this because I think it's really important, because a lot of you will be like, okay, I don't know how you do that. It's okay, it's okay. We always learn, right? And it's a process. How do you manifest the life that you want? Oh, this is just so fitting with my website, because literally on my website it says manifest the life of your dreams. It's just one of those things because they have intention items. So, in order to manifest what you want, you must A, know what you want, right? That's it, because you don't want to be so wavery that you keep changing your mind. Otherwise, the universe will be like, oh, you want this and you want this. It's like changing an order at a restaurant. Your order's just not ever going to get to you if you keep changing your mind, right? It's just going to take more and more time. So what you want to be sure on is what you want. I feel like 2022 is going to give you what you want, okay? It's just that you must know what you want first. Second of all, once you know what you want, you have to then, of course, say out into the universe. You can do a ritual, you can do a prayer, or you can just think, oh yeah, I really want that. That's enough. That's enough to do that. This is the part that people don't do. Once you know what you want, you must let it go. You let it go, right? You know what you want, you let it go. For example, if you want money, you don't just hold on to that every 3 seconds thinking, why is the money not in my bank account yet? I asked the universe for money. Why are my $1 million not there yet? You know what I mean? Like that. It doesn't happen because you are so attached to your manifestation, your desire, your intention. You're so attached to it. You let it go. When you are comfortable and you're living in gratitude, you're living in the present moment, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, trying to do what you can, even though you may not have the greatest job that you you want right now, but you having gratitude towards what you have got right now and trying to do the best you can right now is what makes your manifestation come to fruition. If you are so desperate to the point where that's all you think about all day, every day, it's not going to happen. It will only happen when you give space and time to the universe to then prepare your order, to make it, and then to send it to you. Same with love, same with certain opportunities. That's why when people are so relaxed and they kind of don't really care, that's when things happen for them. I know, it sucks, that it's the way it is, but I hope that gives you motivation, A, to put yourself first, and B, to kind of just, detach and let go of things. Same with intention items. They help you to detach. They help you to bring peace and calmness into your energy, thus allowing your manifestation to come towards you. And the reason I make intention items as well is because not everybody can figure out how to detach. Not everybody can detach so easily. They sometimes need a bit more spiritual assistance and help in that sense, right? So that's the other thing here. And that's what you're doing in January. You are figuring out exactly what you want, and then you're being okay with not having those things. January here brings you that ability to put yourself first, whereas you may not have done before. So wait, hold on, that didn't make any sense. January brings you the ability to put yourself where you may not have done so before, because perhaps you were just attending to everybody else's needs above yours. Now you're putting yourself first. January is the month of you doing you, putting yourself first, taking care of yourself, and also appreciating yourself. It's really hard to shuffle this deck, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the cards. Oh, I've got so many cards. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me reshuffle. Core values. This is February. Follow your heart and make your values a priority. So we go from January. There you go. Okay, so February is really about you knowing now what you want, and you are putting yourself first. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I see that you may also be gaining some money in February, and you are also trying to move forward in the opportunities that feel best for you, career-wise. If you're studying, for example, you're starting to think about, what are my values, and is everything I'm doing aligning to that? Some of you might be thinking, I want to be more sustainable, but is my job allowing me to do that? Things like that, are your core values aligning to what you're actually doing and what you're kind of practicing? That's a really interesting thing that I see so many of you thinking about, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, is, am I actually doing what my values are? Am I hanging on to people who treat me like garbage when I know I don't deserve that? And so you're becoming stronger and stronger as the year goes by. The Wheel of Fortune shows that there are some beautiful career opportunities for the taking here in February. And also, you're listening to your heart. And sometimes the heart can really tell you, so many things. But also, you're connecting your heart also to your intuition. And therefore, you are realizing and recognizing red flags and difficulties and challenges, and things like that perhaps, you would have just accepted before, but now you're thinking, actually, do you know what, is that thing actually good for me? So there's a lot of consideration in that sense. And even with the Wheel of Fortune, there can be some dates here that I'm seeing in romantically where people want to get to know you, because they also pick up on your confidence. Notice one thing, the more confident you become, the more opportunities come your way. And so February is starting, the wheel is turning. Now your abundance is coming your way. There are some opportunities in love, opportunities in your career. Things are turning, but what you must ask yourself is, does this person align to my core values, or do I just like them because I just feel physically attracted to them? These are very important things to ask yourself. Do I like my career, or am I just trying to do it because I need some money here and there, which is fine if you need financial stability, but I think you do have options, and so keep that in mind. Now we go to February. Do you know what? I'm just going to cut the deck again. Okay. March. Oh yeah. Number 13, judgment. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. This is about making peace with the past. Okay, in February, you will get to a point where the things that people have said about you, or the judgments that have been raised about you, you will just think to yourself, you know what, perhaps that person just needs healing. I can't control them. I'm not going to control them. I'm going to accept that how they've treated me is the way that they treated me, but I'm going to allow myself to move forward. And this is where you have peace and acceptance and forgiveness towards the past. I feel for many of you, this is where you'll just think to yourself, you know what, my heart is full. I'm not going to hold on to these grudges. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to heal. This is a month where so many of you are healed from past events and situations where you just feel like, you know what, I'm at a place where I just feel indifferent. I don't really care so much. I just am doing me and I'm living my life, and I'm not living it for other people, I'm living it for me. And so the Ace of Cups here shows that you feel so much love towards yourself in this particular month. And the Ace of Cups here shows a golden opportunity where, for example, when you get to this particular point, not only have you become even stronger from the past months, right? But there is a golden opportunity where some of you may strike your dream job. Literally, you might strike your dream job, or you might strike your dream partner. Some of you are going to get proposed to. You're going to be planning weddings or marriages. It's a whole situation, which is so exciting. But this really goes to show that it's in this month, because March is really interesting because we're kind of borderlining on springtime. I know it's not spring everywhere in the world, but stereotypically this is a time where it's known to be springtime, and it's like the ice is melting and things are really now coming together. The fountain is flowing, the Ace of Cups is flowing, things are moving so much more. You know when the wheel turns, it goes, ee, it like creaks. Here, it's just like a freaking waterfall. So there's a real sense of things absolutely moving forward in the right direction here. April. Oh yeah, look at the waterfall. Now you've got your feet in the waterfall. Just kidding. So limiting beliefs. This situation calls for reprogramming of your belief system. So now you feel you have made complete peace with the past. Okay, in April, you have peace with the past. You're not limiting yourself. You're accepting. You may at times feel vulnerable, but actually in that vulnerability, there is so much power. You're not suppressing things. You're not hiding away from things. You know who you are, and you are not being around those that just take that away. What I also see here as well is that you're not going to be around people that, for example, make you feel less than. You're just not into that. And so I feel like the Queen of Cups is about feeling so much more emotionally renewed than ever before. You feel happy within yourself. You feel content. You feel motivated. People are treating you with more respect. People are actually coming to you for advice, which I think is really interesting. You may find that people are coming to you for advice. They want to know how they can do certain things. And I think that what's really significant here is that you're the kind of person that's like, yeah, of course I'll help you, because, you know, they'll be a good person, and you'll think to yourself, I'll help you. What can I help you with? People will come to you for advice. And this is also where you realize your life's purpose as well, which I think is amazing. Okay. May. Dancing, singing vibes. Oh yeah, okay. Authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Some of you might be doing like dancing, singing, painting, drawing, hobbies like DIY. You might be making things, crafting things. I just see this like making energy, but then also selling. So you might be expanding on your hobby and something that you've been doing in regards to your hobby, because the Eight of Pentacles shows that it's also work related. But your self-expression, I feel like many of you are going to make this into your own business. And that's what I see here, is that you will really just feel very good about it, because it's something that makes you feel good, you're passionate about, and you're sharing that with others. And I just feel here that there's a real sense of this taking off very, very nicely here as well. Be who you truly are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Like I mentioned, do you, take care of you, be you, and everything will shape itself around you. So here, many of you are turning a hobby into a business, and it seems to be doing very well, even as it takes off, which I think is very, very exciting. Oh, this is so exciting. That is May. A lot of emphasis on that in May. It's like probably the most focused part. Wow, May, June. June. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Who did you wrong? Who did you wrong? Because whoever did you wrong is going to be facing some kind of karma. You may not see it though, but I feel like you may have thoughts and some reflection in regards to past events, and that's the spiritual energies where you may find yourself thinking about something from the past, and you might think to yourself, but wait a second, I thought I was healed. You are healed, but spiritually it's like the universe is trying to like make you think of them. And if you think about this person, okay, in this particular month with a lot more depth and a lot more reasoning, where you're thinking to yourself, why can't I stop thinking about this person? It's so bizarre. It's because they're going through some kind of karma and some kind of lesson, and it's like the universe is trying to indirectly tell you, look, don't worry, they're going through their own thing, they're going through their own lessons, stay on your path, but just know that there is some kind of fairness that's happening in this sense. So if they've done you really, really wrong, this is a month that they deal with that karma. And yes, you may think about things quite a lot, but actually it's the universe trying to indirectly tell you that the scales are trying to get balanced again. And yeah, I just feel like that's basically what's happening. You may find that you're a lot more kind of in your own vibe, in your own energy. You're doing a lot of thinking, wondering, pondering, contemplating in this month. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Yeah, and that's really what we see with June, okay? June really is about reflection. It's also about thinking about your finances. It's also about thinking that, you know, I've worked so hard, I've done so much, I want this success, and you're just reflecting also based off of the success that you've had with what we've seen in May. Lovely. June. Wake up call. Sorry, July. I probably just said July. Wake up call. You're about to discover your life purpose. So part of your purpose we discovered here, but wake up call is you having an epiphany. Okay, so you're going to have an epiphany where you get so many different dreams, signs, synchronicities, and you start to realize, oh my god, this is actually what I want to do. Oh my god, like I actually feel really good about this particular hobby. I want to do this, I want to do that. And so you have so many ideas coming towards you at 100 miles per hour. Buckle up, I'm telling you. You got so many ideas coming your way. You are going to feel really motivated, rejuvenated, excited, happy. You're going to feel like, oh my god, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Your energy increases tenfold, or should I say eightfold actually. And you start to have epiphanies like, oh my gosh, you know, like no wonder certain things didn't work out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to discover this. I wouldn't have been able to discover that. So you're starting to align to your life's purpose, and you're starting to really push forward with different ideas that you have, and you're trying to make them come into reality, which I think is so exciting here in July, because some of you may also be taking a trip and realizing like, oh my gosh, I really want to go here. I want to explore this. I want to do that. So here we see that with Wake Up Call, where you're just having this epiphany and realizing that your life is amazing and it is beautiful and things are coming together. August. Seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. I want to say one thing. There's a lot of blue on your cards. Blue is the throat chakra. So far, up until the 8th month, we'll see what the rest of the year brings you for 2022, but so far your throat chakra up until the 8th month, sorry, up until like the 9th month actually, because you know the whole of the 8th month is there as well, is dominant by your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is about the confidence. It's about how you speak with confidence. It is about your teeth. It is about your thyroid. Literally, my throat chakra is just having an issue. It is about your thyroid, your throat, your mouth, your teeth, your jaw, your neck, sinuses, ears, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. I kind of know what I mean, right? Tongue. Yeah, those areas here that I'm really picking up on, they are very dominant for you in the first 8 months from what we see. Okay, so your throat chakra is going to be extremely activated. Now, when a chakra is working overtime, as we see here, okay, it's not a, it's not a terrible thing. We all have a throat chakra, and, it's one of those things, but it can feel a bit strained. So you may have some minor issues with like teeth. For example, you might have wisdom teeth issues, or, some of you might be getting braces or things or work done on your teeth and things like that. I also see here, of course, there could be something to do with the tongue, or you know what I mean, like thyroid, things like that. Of course, if you have any major issues, please go see a medical professional. They are there to help you with those particular problems, obviously. It's a bit like, obviously if you have issues with something, they can help you, but that's really important. But your throat chakra is going to be doing a lot of work, all right? So something that you can do to really help your throat chakra is meditate on your throat chakra. So when I say meditate on your throat chakra, you're probably like, how do I meditate on it? Because it's in me. So what I mean by that is when you meditate, visualize your throat chakra, okay, which is in the area of your throat, glowing bright blue. When you do that, you will start to, feel like the blockages in your throat chakra will slowly but surely go down. You will have to do this a little bit more than just once though, okay? Just wanted to mention that. Some people, they do it once and they're like, I didn't see a result. Got to do it a little bit more consistently. Okay, so August, 10 of Cups, Seeker of Truth. This is stunning. 10 of Cups here shows a beautiful family event, okay? Someone could be getting married here that you know of. This person could be in your family, or they could be like, they feel like family, So there's a beautiful, beautiful energy here of somebody getting married. Some of you might be getting married yourself. And so again, there's a family gathering, a beautiful family energy here as well. And what many of you are realizing is that everything that's happened has happened for a purpose. So Seeker of Truth is you realizing that, wow, you know what, this couldn't have happened in this way if I didn't have to endure some of that rain. Because rain and sunshine is what makes a rainbow. You don't just get a rainbow by itself. So the rain and the pain that you have had to endure has brought together this beautiful event. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that this is a time where you'll realize that actually the truth came out and you are so much happier than you could have been had things perhaps been the other way. So you realize this in August. It's hard to explain right now, but you can feel the hidden truths behind your circumstances. There you go. You realize that in order to get to where you are in August, certain things had to have happened the way that they did. And it may not have been a painless experience, but it brought you to this place and it's bringing you so much more joy and happiness. And that's when you realize oh yeah, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes it's really hard to understand why such painful, negative experiences happen when they do happen. But what's really quite significant here is that in the future, you'll think to yourself, it happened for a reason. I know that's it's just not a nice thing to think about, but you'll just know. And you'll feel so happy in August to the point where it wash away all of that pain. Okay. September. Do you remember the 21st night of September? That song goes on in my mind, but you know what's really crazy? I was actually born on the 21st night of September. So when I heard that song for the first time, I was just like, what? I almost couldn't believe it. I had to Google the lyrics. I was like, that's so bizarre. Anyways, literally every time I think of September, that's the song that comes into my mind, but I guess it resonates heavily with me. All right, so September. Perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Knight of Wands. Oh yes. There is some real beautiful intimacy and attraction and chemistry that I pick up on in September. I did sense romantic energy at the beginning here. Now, for example, regardless, okay, of whoever's beautiful, happy event this is, because I did mention that for some of you there could be, a marriage for you. Some of you it's going to be someone you know who's getting married. There's some kind of beautiful family event here. Regardless, there is a real nice sense of intimacy in September where you feel so loved, you feel so cared for, you feel so happy, but this person is so mutual and kind and caring, and they are very pursuing. So you're not the one doing literally everything, which also has to be said. So perception here is you realizing wow, I don't need to be the one always doing everything. I can let people come to me. I can let people move towards me, because that's exactly what people are going to be doing, is they're going to come towards you and you're going to really feel wow, I don't need to be bending over backwards for everyone. I don't need to be doing everything. I can do as much as they do towards me and a little bit more at times, but I don't need to be placing an investment in a place where I'm not getting anything back. So that's a real eye-opening energy. October. Alright, so we've got support team. 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. Okay, for some of you in your business, I feel like you might be increasing in regards to staff. If you are in a work environment, there could be more people on your team, for example, or more people that you're working with. If you're studying, you may find that there is a project where people are coming together and just helping each other, and it's just unstoppable, because the more minds, the better it is. Sometimes it can be too many minds, too much, here it's really positive because the more minds, the more effective it is. So it's a very effective energy. Yeah, and that just makes you feel so much more on top of things rather than feeling like you're sinking. You're really floating and you're feeling really, really emotionally happy and content, and you just feel like, I've got this, you know, I'm not sinking with all the stress and the pressure and the drama. I'm actually floating and I have help. It's a really, really good energy here in October where you feel like you have help. You literally have help. You're not doing everything by yourself. And that is absolutely incredible. I also see here that there is a partner that is really helping you and is being there for you and making things so much easier for you in regards to the amount of things that you've got going on a day-to-day basis that you feel like you have to do, which sometimes can feel like a lot. Let's be very honest, you know, it can feel like a lot to do. The throat chakra continues. The throat chakra saga. Your throat chakra is the most powerful chakra in 2022. Number 71. Well, actually, it's the card is number 71. I didn't have to read that part out, but it says inner child. You're currently healing old emotional wounds. Okay. I mean, look, you'll be very healed here from what I see, but even things from childhood. This is a time where I feel like anything from childhood you feel pretty good about. And anything that was left, okay, from any kind of like triggers that you got here and there will be fully healed from what I see. Yeah, look at that, strength card. It will be fully healed from what I see around the time of November. Da, 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 da. So yeah, strength card here shows courage and strength. You'll be feeling stronger than ever, and this is where the chakras turn. Where I was going to say the tables turn, the chakras turn. Okay, so your throat chakra is most dominant for majority of the year. You get to November and there is a change. You feel stronger than ever. You feel more healed from things that perhaps, you know, here you're like 90% there. There's a little bit of a trigger that comes through, and here you're like so close to 100%. Now, it's hard to be like 100% healed, but it's a place that you get to where you feel like, you know, I'm just indifferent. Like, I feel indifferent, you know, it's not bothering me so much. Here, you're just like, I have such a beautiful life. I'm so happy within myself. I'm good. That's the kind of energy that you get to here. And we go to the solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra in November is so bright and so giving. And the solar plexus chakra is to do with inner peace, personal power, self-confidence, self-worth, self-acceptance, and also trusting yourself. And this is so beautiful to see. The strongest you are in the entire year is November. That's not to take away from any other part, but this is when you are so healed within yourself that you can grab the hand of your inner child, and your inner child is happy, you are happy, and you feel fulfilled. Because I think a lot of what you will realize as well over the course of 2022 is that you realize that people that have treated you wrong have themselves been so emotionally damaged and so hurt. And so when you're healing yourself, you'll realize that actually they need help, you know, and that how they've treated you is not your fault. But what you do owe yourself is healing. And so you'll feel proud of yourself for getting to that point. You know, people often do unto people what others have done unto them. It's frustrating, but it's a place that you'll get to is that actually, you know what, this was not your fault. This is absolutely not your fault. Okay, and December, dark night of the soul. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Oh yeah. When you have come to this conclusion, okay, when you feel so healed and so good within yourself, the spiritual awakening energy is never easy, and you're kind of going through that throughout the year. But really in December, you will feel like, wow, there's a change in my soul, there's a change in my energy, there's a lot that's happened, and you'll feel so much stronger within yourself. There you go, there's that spiritual. This is literally the card, like you can't make this up. Judgment is Pluto and Scorpio energy, and Pluto and Scorpio is to do with transformation, change, healing, sudden change. You will get yourself to the point in December where you'll think to yourself, I'm a different person. Like, I am elevated. You will also start to feel so much more spiritually aligned to yourself, where you will start to see different signs and synchronicities. You may even get flashes. For example, if you meditate, you might get flashes in your mind or in your dreams of things that then actually happen in life, because you'll be so spiritually connected to your higher self that you'll start to literally feel like the things that you see come to fruition. So a lot of you will have developed a really strong psychic ability and energy, which I think is absolutely incredible. Some of you will be doing some shadow work healing, which I highly recommend as well, just to kind of wrap everything up. But also, what I think is really powerful here with Judgment is that you will think about what people have said to you, but you'll just be like, you know what? I'm good. I've got this. I'm not going to let any of that, deter me away from who I am. Judgment is you realizing, actually, rather than you judging people, it's you realizing, I wish them healing. I wish them well. I wish them love. I'm good. I got me some love. I got me happiness. I got me abundance. I got me everything that I have wanted because I goddamn worked hard for it. Through your healing, you can actually manifest the life of your dreams. People don't realize this. And you will realize this by watching this video, that the more you take care of yourself, the more you put yourself first, everything in your life is aligning to you. The more you align to you, the more comes together for you. And that is how you manifest the life of your dreams. When you detach and put yourself first and you take care of yourself and you try to power through no matter how difficult it is, everything will come together for you. And that is so beautiful. And that is your 2022. So this is a real year of discovery and aligning to yourself. You've got a lot of repeating twos. It's a mutual energy, right? What you give to yourself, the universe will also give to you. So this is very important, and that's what I see. So of course, if this resonates, or for example, if you claim this reading, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course, intention items, which are on my website. And definitely don't forget to check out the description box below. Private paid readings, free reading giveaway, intention items, and also I have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on that, feel free to do so as well. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone.